walk in the law, walk in the spirit, so that you do not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Yeah, you're going to get the same body that he had. One that you will be able to say, I am he that was dead, and now I am alive, and I will be alive forevermore. Yes, you are. A body just like he. Even with the workings thereby. Go ahead, read on.
According to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
According to the workings whereby he is able to subdue all things unto himself. You can't subdue nothing unto yourself today. That little stuff you think you can subdue unto yourself, it ain't nothing. But now, when you become like him, you will be able to subdue all things unto yourself. We got just a little bit more. Show you how he was when he came up. Then I'm going to show you how you going to be when you come up. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16. Because we're reading here about his coming, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You know, when he come, he going to change our vile body that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body. Let's look at his coming here. He gave you a preview here of his coming. Matthew chapter 16. Matthew chapter 16, and we'll begin reading at verse 27. 16 and 27. 16 and 27. Okay, go ahead and read.
For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works.
Now, he said the Son. Now, we read about his coming here, and when he come, he going to change our vile body that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body, and this is the reward. He said, and the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his holy angels, then he shall reward every man according to his works. Go ahead and read.
Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste of death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom.
Well, the Son of Man haven't come in that kingdom yet. And everybody that was standing there have died. But he was giving you a preview of the Son of Man coming in his glory. This was a vision he was giving them of the Son of Man coming in his glory. And I want you to see how he looked, because he said he's going to change our vile body that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body. Skip down to chapter 17 and verse 1. Go ahead and read.
And after 6 days Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John his brother, and bringeth them up into an high mountain apart.
Go ahead.
And was transfigured before them.
Now he was transfigured before them. This is the Son of Man coming in his glory, when he going to change your vile body that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body. Look at the transfiguration here. Go ahead and read.
And his face did shine as the sun.
Now,
and
we dealing with something different here. We ain't dealing with flesh and blood here. It says his face did shine like the sun. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead and finish that verse.
And his raiment was white as the light.
And his raiment was white as light. This is the Son of Man coming in his glory, when he going to change your vile body that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body. Skip down to verse 9 so we'll understand that this was a vision of the Son of Man coming in his glory. Go ahead and read.
And as they came down from the mountain, Jesus charged them, saying, Tell the vision to no man until the Son of Man be risen again from the dead.
See what it said? Tell the vision to no man. This was a vision of the Son of Man. Now his face did shine like the sun, didn't it?
So.
And his raiment was white as the light. Let's go now, Daniel chapter 12. We're going to pick it up at verse 1. We're going to look at man. Because he said he's going to change you that it might be fashioned like unto his glorious body. We got this one, then we got one more after this. Daniel chapter 12, and we'll begin reading at verse 1. Daniel 12, and we're going to pick it up at verse 1. 12 and 1. 12 and 1. This is the resurrection. We understand that the resurrection going to take place at his coming. We read it in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. Christ the first fruits, those that belong to him at his coming. So we know the resurrection take place at his coming, and this is what we are reading about his coming. Even going to throw in the great tribulation that's to take place just prior to his coming. Start reading at verse 1. Go ahead and read.
And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people.
Go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book.
So now this is the great tribulation, but we know after the great tribulation, Jesus is going to come, and there will be a resurrection. He's going to tell you about it right here. Go ahead and read.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
Go ahead.
And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament.
Wait a minute, he said, who are those that be wise? Those that are walking in his word. Those that be wise, he said, they going to shine as the brightness of the firmament. In other words, they're going to get that same kind of body here, the one that we read, shine like the sun. So now, they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Go ahead and finish that verse.
And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever.
And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. This is the kind of body that you're going to have. You're going to become literally just like God, people. That is what this is all about. One other place, Luke chapter 20. And we're going to pick it up at verse 34. Luke chapter 20, and we're going to pick it up at verse 34. That's when you can really say you are a son of God. That's when Jesus was really a son of God after resurrection. In the full sense of the word. I keep saying that because I want you to understand that. Luke chapter 20, start reading at verse 24. 20 and verse 34. That's it, 24? 34. I got 34 written down here too. Verse 34. Go ahead and read.
And Jesus answering said unto them, The children of this world marry and are given in marriage.
Go ahead.
But they which shall be accounted worthy to obtain that world and the resurrection from the dead.
They that are worthy to obtain that world and the resurrection from the dead. Go ahead and read.
Neither marry nor are given in marriage.
Go ahead.
Neither can they die anymore.
Neither can they die anymore. Go ahead and read.
For they are equal unto the angels and are the children of God.
Go ahead.
Being the children of the resurrection.
See what it says? And they are the children of God, being the children of the resurrection. That's when you become a child of God in the full sense of the word. Even now, are you a child of God if you are being led by the Spirit? But one thing about being led by the Spirit, you can be led by today, but tomorrow you can be led by another spirit. But if you continue to be led by that Spirit until the time of the resurrection, that's when you will become a child of God in the full sense of the word. I thank you, and I hope you learned something from this lesson.